Do you know which books the Nazis were burning? And I'm asking you this, and I'm telling you why it blew my mind, is because definitely something that we covered extensively, and you will cover extensively throughout the public education system, is the Holocaust, Nazi Germany. It's why so many people, when they're commenting, it seems like the only historical reference they have is, it's just like Hitler, they're literally Nazis. So that obsession with only referring to that historical aspect is partially because when you're in the public school system, you really focus on World War II and the Nazis. So I was shocked that I never learned throughout that schooling that the brown shirts, the student activists that went around burning a bunch of books, were burning books that they deemed to be Marxist and that they deemed to be overtly sexual. And one of the first and most notorious book burnings was the student-led destruction of the library at the Institute for Sexual Research. That library was founded by a man named Magnus Hirschfeld, and he was the guy who actually first coined the term transsexual. In that library, he kept sexually stimulating objects and erotic imagery from non-Europeans. He was particularly and bizarrely interested in the history of sexuality and its deviations in Africa was his focus. He had a lot of imagery from Africa, people from African colonies at the time that Germany owned. If you want to refer to a colony, it was a German colony, so to speak. They were interested in watching Africans have sex and photographing that. Very weird to me, very disgusting to me, extremely perverse. He and some of his peers took a theoretical approach to age-specific attraction as a purported dimension of either psychical hermaphroditism or psychosexual infantilism. Yeah, so again, you're seeing that concept of children and sex as a psychology. Here's a picture of Magnus Hirschfeld, the director of the Institute for Sexual Research. Yes, he was a homosexual, and this is a picture of him at a costume party that he threw at the Institute for Sexual Research in Berlin. He is the one that is in the glasses, and he is holding hands with his partner, Carl Gies. By the way, now Magnus is hailed as a hero or whatever, and in my view, he's a pervert.